Hey guys, how's it going? This is Fordy Games, and I'm going to be talking about some stupid shit on the internet. Okay, first things first, this is probably the most, important thing to happen in the past couple months on YouTube, probably, in my opinion. Although a lot of you probably wouldn't know about it if you're not in those circles. But, anyway, PewDiePie and KSI are at an odds with each other. You're wondering how? Well, I'll explain it to you very quickly. Basically, they were talking about how there's YouTube drama. Yeah, my last video kind of addressed that as well. Well, they were talking about YouTube drama. And the reason this whole, debacle happened is because, well, PewDiePie kind of made a video talking about YouTube drama, and then KSI basically went out and said that he's a hypocrite for doing that in a video, which in itself could be considered hypocritical. But, I'm just going to stay clear of that. I'm going to stick with the actual idea behind this. These guys are at odds now, and they have been digging into each other. Okay, so the first thing that happened after KSI posted that video calling PewDiePie out on that was that PewDiePie went on Twitter and decided to post this. Okay, so what he basically says here is, going to KSI for advice about how to act online is about as useful as asking Toby Turner for relationship advice. Nasty burn, bruh, but that's just an insult. That's not a retort. That's not a defend. That's full-on attack, dude. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like PewDiePie is jumping into this one. These are some of the biggest YouTubers, pretty much, period. Like, KSI has 15 million on his own. I mean, Vanos has a similar amount, but jeez, man, when two YouTubers this big clash, that's huge. I don't know why no people are talking about this. This is freaking ridiculous. And the way KSI didn't respond to this, but I'm sure he saw it. Actually, you know what? No, he's not tagged in it, so he probably isn't aware of it. But what KSI did next is really pushing it. Really pushing it. What he did was, he went on Twitter and he informed everyone that he was suing PewDiePie. Yep, copyrighting your latest video and getting my lawyers to sue you for defamation of character. Alright, so for context, he meant defamation of character. Defamation? Defamation? I'm not sure on the pronunciation, but I can sure as hell spell it better than that. Next time, respect my name. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's just trying to put an accent on that. I'm pretty sure that's legit, but, this one was directed at PewDiePie, and it was pretty much noticed immediately. Within a day later, PewDiePie responded with this: "Let's settle this like men on the battlefield," and Rust. Alright, so this was a typical response from PewDiePie. I expected this shit, and I'm so glad he went down this road, because KSI saying that could have gone so badly for YouTube as a whole, not just those two YouTubers, but YouTube as a whole would be affected. And a lot of people think I'm exaggerating on that, but I'm really not. I mean, think about it. These guys have millions of followers and probably loads of external backup from other YouTubers. For example, KSI is the Sidemen, and PewDiePie has Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and all them, which, by the way, KSI also referenced in his video, but we'll not get into that because they didn't say anything about it and they didn't do any of this shit. But this shit. But the silly thing about this is the fact that it started from nothing. This was basically started because one dude thought another dude was being hypocritical and then decided to make a hypocritical video saying why he was hypocritical. I mean, you can even go to the video, and in the description, he states that, okay, time to call out the bullshit, here come the dislikes. And, I don't blame him. I mean, obviously, when you're criticizing another YouTuber, you're gonna get a lot of dislikes. I mean, the dude's got a lot of support on him. 47 million? That's quite an amount of people you got aiming for you, bruh. But, I have no doubt that KSI's fan base can throw it back way harder than PewDiePie's can. I mean, PewDiePie's comment section was pretty bad. It was so bad that he actually had to turn off the comments for like, I think it was like 2 years he had to keep it off because the comment section was getting so bad and random. Yeah, well, think of that, only KSI's comments are like that all the time. Yeah, so you don't want to piss off KSI fans, you really don't. But at the same time, there's more PewDiePie fans, so it's a matter of, like, oh, what's the word for it again? It's gone out of my head. It's a matter of complete and utter, like, no mercy, sort of like ruthless hate, and then there's amounts. Then there's amounts of people. So which one's gonna, like, pull the trigger first? Now, since PewDiePie said this, it's been sort of subsided, which I like. It's great. I'm glad that it subsided like that. There's been no words from either of them since, but I'm assuming that these two are sort of like a cold standoff. I'm not sure who's gonna make the first move, but basically PewDiePie basically just stopped this shit right there. He just turned that possibly very serious problem into a joke. He just turned it into a joke like that. Boom, gone. Which is great, unbelievably great, but it's gotta piss KSI off at least a little bit that PewDiePie said that. It's gonna piss him off at least a little bit. Because KSI is really serious about this. A lot of people would probably be thinking, oh, it's just a joke. It's just a bit of bants. But no, KSI is serious. And I'm pretty sure I know. I've been watching the dude for like 2 years now. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy to think that if these two YouTubers go at each other, that will split YouTube. That will split into two different teams, the Sidemen team, and actually, do PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye even have a team name? I don't think so. I mean, no, I don't think so, actually. Someone should get to work on that. But basically, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good for the bystanders. Like, this shit won't just end at PewDiePie. This will go all over the internet. Well, not the internet, but all over YouTube. And hell, maybe even the internet, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But, it's just kind of crazy, because I'm a fan of both of these YouTubers. I've watched loads of them. Like, KSI's sort of, like, gone away from the gaming part, and that's pretty much what I came for, but I stayed because he's a funny guy, and that's, like, just all the reason I needed to stay, really. But the same thing was, PewDiePie is the same way, only he still does gaming commentary. So I'm in the middle here. I have no bias towards any side. I just see it for what it is. PewDiePie posted a video that is quite controversial. KSI said that it was a hypocritical video, and in the process made himself a hypocrite in the process, but whatever. And now those two are going to be at it back and forth for a while. I don't know when it's going to start back up again. I'm sure that it's not over. It's definitely not over. These guys have way too much pride on them to, like, just stop. I mean, I'm pretty sure PewDiePie is the only one of these two that would actually just go, okay, no, I give up. Fuck this shit. I'm out. But KSI is not gonna back down. He's not. That's just never gonna happen. He's too stubborn. And yes, stubborn is the right word. Not enthusiastic, not like any other sugar-coated word you can think of. He is stubborn. And yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. I hoped I'd have a lot more to say than this, but basically it's just insane. This will have huge repercussions on YouTube if these two do go to, like, offensives with each other. That will pretty much tear apart YouTube. That's just the way it's gonna happen. Unless one of them apologizes. I mean, in my opinion, I think KSI is the one who needs to apologize. Not for making the video, but for being so damn stubborn about it. Like, okay, you can make a video, that's your opinion, no problem. But you kind of started it, dude. You don't like start shit like that just for certain reasons. Like, now I'm not sure what the stance is with these two right now. I don't think anyone does. I'll actually go through my Twitter right now and see what's going on between these two, because I'm not sure if anything's going on. These two might just be not talking to each other at all, and it would affect a lot of people if they did just start throwing insults everywhere. Which would be awful, because holy shit, that would ruin everything. Hold on. I'll see if KSI said anything. Sorry. Here he is. Alright, let's see what he said so far. Let's see. Nope, nothing about PewDiePie, I don't think. What the fuck? No way! What's with this subscriber thing? I didn't even know about this. What the hell? Okay, hold on. There's this thing going on where they set up another Sidemen channel? Is that it? Wait, hold on. I don't think... Okay, I don't think KSI said anything about PewDiePie in a while. No, nothing said really. The only things that were said are right over there. I don't know. I was thinking some more shit might be started off, because these two are very loud people. I don't know, guys. I mean, it might start up in another few days, but beyond that, I don't see anything happening. I guess it's just end of story, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I'll check PewDiePie. Maybe he said something. I mean, PewDiePie would be the one to say something. He'd be the first to, like, light the fucking fuse. Okay. That's the fuck. What the fuck? He just tweeted something I can't even fucking read. How the fuck did that fucking piece of shit tree song win? What the fuck is this fucking bullshit? I spent 4 hours watching this bullshit. Fuck this fuck. What the fuck was that tweet? Holy shit. Okay. Nope, nothing about KSI. Maybe this is all subsided, maybe. I don't know. These two, I don't know. I don't know, guys. There's nothing said so far, but I highly doubt that it just fizzled out like that. These two are not the kinds of people to forget shit like that. But, yeah, I don't know, guys. These could be just straight up at odds now. And actually, you know what could be awesome? If on YouTube, they actually do go on Rust, and they do a, collaboration video. That would be awesome. I'd watch that shit over and over and over again on both sides. But I doubt that's gonna happen. I doubt it's gonna happen. These two are a bit too far gone on both sides. But yeah. So we have the copyright strike, which was kind of fucking stupid. KSI, not gonna lie, you're not gonna win that shit. Also, please ignore his head. His head is a sort of joke thing. I don't know exactly the details, but basically someone dared him to put it on his fucking Twitter icon, but whatever. And that is one serious burn. Okay, and I'm not straight up. I'm saying it right now. I'm not gonna get into the the Toby Turner relationship thing. Yes, I've watched Toby Turner a lot, or at least I used to, but I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm like not gonna happen. So yeah, I don't know, guys. It just seems a bit drastic to me, and I think that if it does go through, it's gonna be bad, very bad. That shit will ruin YouTube. But yeah, what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. I don't know. Maybe this is a biased opinion. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks like this, but I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye.